I know I have so many inventory. Why is my screen froze? Malavos 290. Why did my screen froze? Hello? Game? Hello? Game capture? Hello? What? I opened the settings menu for, how do you call it? For Streamlabs. And it's just like, you're in the truck. Claim plant, welcome by the stream. It's already broken. You came in at a correct moment. Oh, wait. Wait. I know maybe it was on. Did that fix it? Hey, it fixed. But I thought you were cooler. Or the coolest person I know, but... You guys can argue in chat. I'm gonna start preparing and taking... for the ones that didn't know, a candle would actually prevent sanity drain. So if you walk around with a candle in the prison, holding the candle, not in your pocket, you don't lose sanity. You need to hold it. So we've got Elizabeth Wilson, everyone. Now I'm not gonna take a camera just yet. Because if it's not freezing... Like that game we had last night, Blabby. But first, Klimplant, how was your day? And Bart, how was your day? I forgot to ask. I didn't take the key. But I, Blabby, and Ryan played a game yesterday. We found the ghost room and the ghost spawned. I took a picture and I counted as a ghost picture, but I was unsure if the ghost disappeared because it was a phantom or just disappeared out of normal. It was apparently a phantom. So like, but Klimplant, we're trying to do a no evidence challenge. I'm gonna prove that you can use the second equipments in this game to find the ghost. So that's also one of these will go on YouTube, one of the two games, regarding us tips and tricks too. I forgot to check where the breaker was. I already heard the prison door. Elizabeth, is someone home? Yeah, that was the fastest, was one of the fastest game. And just as not playing the listening game. I already have 20 hours on this, I don't know. I heard a prison door, I heard that. Oh, that's upstairs, that's one of these. It's good, Blabby. Get some good food, Cananon. Was that on the other side? I heard some a door. I'm sure about that. And I heard it again. And then cell block A, either B or A, because I heard a prison door. Or... Oh wait, is it upstairs? It does not seem to be here. There's no prison doors open. Let's check block A, and if it's not in block A, I'm gonna check upstairs, because... that will be too far away. But it sounded like a door like that. I wish the ghost could spawn here, like on this Excuse me? Why did my candle went out? Is it in B? But like, I think a camera's pointed somewhere up here for some reason. Why did my candle went out? That was weird. Is it the block B? Oh, look at that, we found the ghost. Or the ghost spawning position, and that is not a good position. It's freezing. It's not yet freezing. Maybe. Or does it spawn upstairs or downstairs is the question. Are the doors upstairs open? No, so it spawns downstairs left and block A. So there seems to be no freezing, which is an issue for me. That means it can be a fast ghost. And if it's a fast ghost, I'm gonna have an issue. Let it just open up something stuck with stairs. So with freezing we have spirit. No, spirit is not freezing. We have a wraith, a mare, a demon, a Yurei. Which are freezing again. A wraith, a phantom, a banshee, a mare, of demon, with Yurei out of the question. Which leaves spirit, poltergeist, and jinn, a shade, of an oni. An oni, shade, revenant, jinn, spirit. I've actually, that's also yesterday when playing with Blabby and Ryan, saw for the very first time a jinn in action with this ability. It was amazing to see how a jinn can stick to you like a honeybee. Its ability is basically if it's if the breaker is on and starts hunting and it's a far distance away, it can travel in a huge amount of speed towards you, but within 4 meters. So it's just it's just outside the range of killing you. So it just sticks to you like an honey to a bee. Call it like that. Well, we found the spot, but it's not freezing, so that leaves out the question of a raid. It's not a freezing ghost. Which means footprints will always leave... Salt will always trigger footprints in this case. I need to find the location. Because if it's a poltergeist, then this room would be ineffective for it, because it's an empty room. And it doesn't seem to be that noisy. So, doesn't seem to be that noisy. And this is also doesn't seem to be that active for its Oni. That which is Revenant, Jinn, Spirit. Spirit, Revenant and a Jinn. So far, if I'm correct. A raid can it be, Mental can it be, Poltergeist is not a good option, Banshee can it be, Jinn can be, Mare not, Revenant can. Shade can. If you go based on ghost activity, because poltergeist we usually try to throw stuff around, so it can still be a poltergeist, but if it's a poltergeist it's gonna be hard to determine because it has no items in his room. And since it's a large spawning area and room, it was hard to identify or bring items in. And the breaker is still on. That's positive for a Jinn. But basically, we needed to start it to hunt to see if it's a fast ghost or a Jinn. To see if it's a Jinn or a Revenant. Because if it's a Revenant, then I die. When you at least found this location, that's one point. But basically, salt. If a ghost drops to salt, and it will at a point leave audio cueable footsteps. Ta-da! So, it's not a raid. Oh, look at that! Oh, it moved towards... It's in front of me. Like, actually moving footsteps, there's not one footstep, like a quick move. Because if you're a quick move, the ghost goes to idle position. Somewhere spawnable in this area. If you actually hear moving like tuk 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 tuk, then it can leave footprints, or better be, if the ghost moves towards you, to blow in your ear. That's how you use salt, and if it's a raid will never leave footprints. According to the Phantom, which I can show, but you have already shown plenty on my stream or videos down below. Maybe I will pick one out of my YouTube videos. This is the Phantom. If you take a picture of a Phantom, it disappears, but if it manifests, just shows itself and makes that noise like. If you take a picture and you still hear, there's likelihood to be a Phantom. And if you take a picture and it counts as a ghost picture in your journal, but it's not ghost, the ghost is not on it, it's also a Phantom. So we are left with a spirit, a Jinn, or a Revenant, which means try to hunt. Which means I need to drop my sanity. But where is the breaker? Oh, it's in that little area over there on the top floor. So that is the only issue. Like, I needed to get it to hunt. Oh yeah, for some people, crucifixes, if you are encountering a Banshee, a crucifix range will increase to 5 meters. But a crucifix works in two ways. A normal ghost has a 3 meter radius, a Banshee 5, because a Banshee will fear the crucifix. You can use the crucifix to stop a hunt. You can either throw it on the ground and the ghost needs to spawn in a 3 meter radius if it's a normal ghost. In case of a Banshee 5, if it spawns in the area of the crucifix, which is a circle radius, the hunt will be prevented. I've witnessed you can prevent a hunt with the crucifix holding in your hand. But you need to be lucky for the ghost to spawn in the area where you're standing or holding. That's how to use the crucifix. The best way to throw it is usually 7 out of 10 times. Throw it where you get the most activity or your most evidence from. Should I turn off my lights to make it more scary? But that leaves sensors. Sensors will probably maybe go into another video, because the sound sensor you usually put up and mark the sounds. A motion sensor usually hang up on the wall. A motion sensor you can put up anywhere on the wall. If something walks by, it will trigger an event. And B, I can't handle that my Mi 6 doesn't do its job right. Did I close all the doors? Wait, it spawned. Wait, where did it spawn? Did it spawn in the back? It spawned in the back, I guess. Because I closed this door. Oh, that's my flashlight. VIP is basically a VIP for me because I do the people I know personally and are friends of mine and are not subbed. In case of plebby, I still need to remove it, so... Why did I put that other crucifix? Is it removed? Okay, thanks for the prime gift sub. We're doing an Lily, we're doing a no evidence run, so I basically can't use any of these except freezing terms because those are not noticeable or avoidable, and I can only use secondary equipment to find the ghost, so I need to look at behavior. But how is you 2 days are going, and where's the other crucifix? Why did I put it? Let's see here. I heard it move. Let's turn on some lights in this place. Which I also never knew, but apparently the prison has lights. But that was Sataurday you got fired. I had go spawn somewhere, but I couldn't see where because I only had a candle. I didn't see lights. It's just lovely to see how each cell, not all the cells have light. So we're looking for a ghost who will behave very quietly. So it can be either, it can be a poltergeist because it's not a lot of items in the room. It also can be a shade, because shades are usually a shy ghost. But still, it needs a hunt. I need to see a hunt to see if it's fast or not. Because if it's fast, then I know it's either Revenant or Jinn. Because there are no freezing temps around. Oh yeah, wait, I cannot, my sanity doesn't drop. Elizabeth, give me a sign. Show yourself. So I'm trying here to get hunted. And I don't open a cell upstairs. Kijk, you don't need to sub. Our followers already appreciate it, and if you stay here 1 minute or the whole stream, I appreciate every minute. And every second even. Like, it's just funny to see how each like cell separate. Like, why doesn't this cell have a light? Well, Blabby, it can be a poltergeist. And welcome back, it can be a poltergeist. No, Ghost Pond I didn't saw it, but it can be a poltergeist. We found this room, by the way. This is his room, cell block A. It can be a poltergeist, but because it's not it's not that noisy. Same goes for an Oni. If it's an Oni, I'm gonna cry. I hate Onis. So I more, of course. If you have a VIP badge, unless you're a sub, which I forgot to remove my Blabby because he subbed unexpectedly, which is very appreciated, but if you have a VIP badge, dan waardeer ik je heel erg, om maar even zo te zeggen. I forgot the English word. Oh yeah, I also have new SFX commands. I heard it move. And as long as the lights are on, it can still be a Jinn. But I need to, I appreciate people with a VIP badge. Most, I give people...
No.
VIP badge are people who are friends or I personally know very well. Like in this time you cannot see everyone in personal. Basically I try to be the people that are subbed. Don't get a VIP badge. I forgot to remove it by Blabby. Which I probably gonna forget because I'm too focused with this. But basically friends will get, friends and people I know well will get a VIP badge. I have handed out 10 of 12. Because I wanted to do it, but I keep forgetting. So I was like, dang it. Did it close this door? No. Elizabeth, show yourself. I forgot your last name, Elizabeth. Yeah, you already give a fit before you sub. Elizabeth, give me a sign. Can you give me a sign? I don't know still what it is with the bot, but... It is a real peaceful ghost. I'm gonna have to admit that. So I don't think it's an Oni. It can be a spirit, it can be a poltergeist because it has no items in here. But I don't see it throw items around. If it spawns in the whole area, it can should also be able to throw stuff off the tables, I guess. I can look in the cells if it throws something off the shelves. See, it's very peaceful. So I don't think it's a poltergeist on Oni. Since it's not freezing, all the freezing ghosts will fall off immediately. So this left us with a spirit, a djinn, a shade, or a revenant. So we needed to hunt to see if it's fast or not. If it's a fast ghost, that will mean it's either a revenant or a djinn. You can open up something. So that's how we yeah, but it can be a poltergeist, but a poltergeist is usually way more noisy. Like our poltergeist tries to throw stuff, and since in all of the cell blocks that are open and opened by the ghost, there are no stuff thrown around. So I guess that indicates that it's not a poltergeist, but this is a spawning area. That can also be. Are there freezing temps here? No. Is it opening the... Did it just show itself? It turned off a light, but not the breaker. If this is a poltergeist, I was swear to God that something is wrong with the behavior of this stupid ghost. Just like that Oni. Peaceful Oni. I needed to hunt. If it hunts and it's not fast, you can look at poltergeist, spirit, shade, or Oni. So I will believe it's an owner or poltergeist. I should have thrown something by now. Just try to create EMF readings. And it feels to me like a djinn because it tries to defend the room it's in. Like you said, it keeps closing doors, it keeps turning, so, feels like me more in Jin. Run, right? That's why, that's a pro tip, a Revenant will move slow once it loses line of sight with you. That's why I keep one door open. If it starts hunting and I notice it starts fast, I will move like this. And the Revenant will miss me and start wandering around to random waypoints. And I don't hope it's a Revenant. Oh wait, it throws stuff. Are you here? But it's still not freezing, so it is not a Wraith or a Phantom, so I can identify that. I needed to hunt, but I don't know how much my sanity is. But I also don't want to miss a hunt. You're not at my game, Blabby. So... This weren't here before. I checked. He's not playing with the doors upstairs. Jeez, that scared me. It was like, I saw it coming, I was like, wow, and I was like, fuck. I swear that those toothbrush and maybe it was on a shelf, so just throw it offish. Oh, that's a bet. Show me a sign, or give me a sign. How do you say it? Is there a shelf around the corner? No. If it would be on the oh, maybe it would be back behind this. Elizabeth, can you give me a sign? It's not freezing. If freezing is bugged, then it should be a mirror because it's way less active if lights are on. It just locked me in a cell. It just locked me in a cell. And it was throwing stuff. I'll start throwing stuff now. Are you kidding me? If there's a poltergeist, I'm gonna swear it's a way less peaceful poltergeist. Did you show yourself? No. No, I can't talk to the spirit box for this round. I turned off 2 lights. It keeps... I turned off the breaker. I destroyed the breaker. Fuck. I can't ask if it's gay. I can't. I don't have, I'm not allowed to use the spirit box. Oh, next time I do prison, you want me to ask if it's gay because I'm bent in the showers. I think there is literally a poster in the... If it's a poltergeist, I could give you that role in the Discord. Now I broke the breaker. I broke it. I turned on too many lights. That's typically a Jin will mess with lights, but a Jin will, if it turns off now again, I will give you a Jin, not a Jin. But the stillness indicates to see if it's a Revenant or not. If it breaks now again, then I will give you... Well, I turned on the monitor and it crashed. Or I turned the lights on in a prison. So, either it must be purely coincidence. But on the other side, I've not too many lights on. It's just throwing stuff even when I'm not near it, so I doubt the Oni, at least. And it's turned off all the lights. Well, then if you don't want lights, ghost, Elizabeth. Do I hear dirty water? It's all of a sudden way more noisy. I'm starting going mad. Give you that starting to become way more noisy. But I just needed to hunt to see if it's fast or not. Elizabeth, are you here? Let's try to turn on the lights. Praise the gut, which gut? Or my braveness, like to face a revenant. I still forget. I'm still not forgetting the time I played with you. Like, I'm gonna outrun a revenant. It was like insect killed me. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot the revenant is quicker than you. I'm not facing your gut. Your gut has been wrong many times. It's a peaceful ghost. What did the crucifix trigger? Watch me watch through the back and start hunting, and it's a fast ghost and instantly die. I'm not paging the gut, baby. Oh, hello, Mr. Elizabeth. Like, that event, that ghost event, is one of the best ways to get footprints. Just to spawn in this cell. Great, I can open the door again for the 10th time. For the people that turned in from doing the no evidence challenge, basically we can't use any tools to to get evidence, with only exception being freezing temps, but that's already ruled out. And second, I can use a UV light to trace for footprints, but since it's not freezing, I don't need to track footprints, because the only one who is identified by footprints is a raid. So basically we're trying to guess a ghost based on behavior. I will do one more somewhere in the stream at the end of somewhere around the half. But this is a very shy ghost, which also can which also can be pointed to a shade. Poink. To a shade. But I need to hunt. I just need to hunt. I just wanted to hunt. See if it's fast or not. But either one of these two games will go on YouTube as tips and tricks too, but how to use basically the secondary things to get evidence or try to identify ghosts when you're stuck on one evidence piece left, or Like I said, with a phantom I will leave somewhere around in the clip, probably, to the point when I say it. And that's of a raid. I don't have a clip of that. That it doesn't leave footprints. A banshee will fear the crucifix, dus instead of the 3 meter radius of a crucifix that it normally use, it's 5 meters. Also a note, a crucifix will work in hands and the ghost needs to spawn in the crucifix meter radius to prevent the hunt. Best way to prevent that is to get the place where you get your most evidence from. Dus let's say I get around that prison cell the most evidence, I will throw a crucifix there. And I have the best chance to prevent a hunt. I covered salt sensors, you basically hang them up. And so, they will do their thing. The sound sensor will indicate sound in the room or the area it covers. Motion sensor will just trigger in the van and make a bleeping noise when something passes by. So I will put one here and if I move, it will bleep in the van or the ghost moves by it. It will blink. And the light sensor is the same as the motion sensor, but it won't blink in the van, but it will just shine a bright light. And I think I've got everything with the phantom, yeah. The bot needs to have a break. But why doesn't this ghost want to hunt? I need the ghost to hunt. I just need the ghost to hunt. Elizabeth, 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 Elizabeth. Die, 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 die. A, this is she, because it's Elizabeth. And B, that's a good one. I was scared of Mika too, if I saw her in real life. Just imagine there standing, Mika just standing there with a flashlight looking around, so I'm like, hey ghost, and the ghost be like, oh gosh, what are you? Hey Miku! Hey yo Hunt! Fuck's sake, Elizabeth. Yeah, just imagine Miko standing there in the prison with a flashlight, and the guy sees Miko and be like, no, fuck this shit, I'm out, I'm done. I've had plenty of hunters left. I wanted to see it hunt. If it's not a peaceful poltergeist. It's not poltergeist only if it's hunt and it's fast. I'm gonna say it's a Jinn. Or if it's only fast when it's if it continually be fast then it's a Revenant. But if not, I'm gonna say it's a Shade because it's very shy. It doesn't show a lot of activity even when I'm near it. And it's not noisy. It also can be a spirit, but I don't think that. Now, baby, I'm not going with your gut. Yeah, I doubt your gut. Just like the way I doubt this ghost took me to hunt the fire for once. I swear, if this is a poltergeist, I will give you a role in the Discord and will put you above my. Just saying top ghostcaster. You get that. It's not hunting yet, Alco. If it ever hunts Elizabeth. If it's a poltergeist, you get it from me. And I will leave it there for the rest of the year. You can clip it, you can spread it around, you can do whatever you want, but... Can this ghost hunt? Yeah, this should be funny. I don't understand what this ghost want to hunt. Do I prevent the crucifix? 2 times already, or... Oh, the crucifix is still here. And the other one is way in the back. So. Don't look at me, it's not my bot. I've just found it on the internet and used it like everyone else. That translator's always broke. Elizabeth. Elizabeth, 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 Elizabeth. Die, 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 die. Watch my sanity be at low the whole time. It's just not hunting. Like now I'm sure this is just going on YouTube. Me standing here for 20 minutes just staring at the ghost cells from a ghost that doesn't want to hunt. Wait, is the breaker still on? Oh, the breaker is off. Okay, it's not a gin. I'll give you that. It's not a gin, I'll give you that. Because I brought the breaker a second time. So maybe you have that. It is not a gin. A gin typically doesn't break the breaker. It can break the breaker a few times by turning on too many lights, but the only light that's on is the one in the front of the prison when you enter. So this is surely not accidental, so so basically a gin's behavior is a gin will just mess with the lights a lot with according with technology. It usually switches lights off but also on. So basically a way easier to identify a mare from a gin is by a mare will usually turn lights off and tries to keep them off. But the gin will also turn them back on. But, one note, a mare can also turn lights on. Or it has been seen doing that. So there's also a note to give to people out of own experience for a banshee. A banshee can... Are you kidding me? Elizabeth. Oh, dat was jij! Oh godsamme, god dang it all, I thought that was the door. Oh, that was you. Hello, Elizabeth. Elizabeth? About the banshee, a banshee will switch targets during a hunt, even if the target doesn't leave the building. I've witnessed that with my own eyes, so it probably was a confused banshee. But a banshee can switch targets during a hunt. Probably because it loses track of sight of its original target. No, but when you did the door comment, Alco, I was actually looking behind like, did the door just move? But you did it. Now she needs to hunt again. Are you opening doors upstairs? Elizabeth, how are you? Elizabeth. just around the corner.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
That looked fast. I was able to, now wait, I was able to outrun it. But the stupid bitch spawned around here. Yeah, it looked fast, eh? It looked fast. It spawned in here. It is a gin. No, wait. It is fast. Is it? It's a fast ghost, it's a revenant. It must be a revenant. Because it moves slow when I move line of sight. It is a fast ghost, so it is not a poltergeist. So it is either a gin or, and since it moves the same way, that's my gut got to revenant. I can also do a test with the light sensors, but I need to get that out of there, and since it doesn't hunt long enough, or is stupid to spawns around the corner. Wait, what? Can I do something about it that starts to hunt when I leave? So I say it's a revenant, because it's way too fast. And I'm not gonna risk another hunt. So I think it's a revenant. I will probably be boosted in the gin. But sanity is 24%. Ah, dat is een trick crucifix. Yay. If it's a... No, it's way too fast for a poltergeist. It's way too fast for a poltergeist. Als een
Oh, no, 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 no.
I should have done the smudge sticks. I forgot. Basically, it was not a first ghost, it was a spirit. But that looked fast to me, and I should have tried to trigger the spirit. But basically, how to identify a spirit? Let it hunt, basically a spirit will. That's true for nothing. But that is just the point about the no evidence challenge. You can be completely wrong and also completely right. But basically, spirit can be identified by using a smudge stick in the room, and instead of the 90 seconds that usually prevent from hunting, it will turn into 180 seconds. So basically, let it hunt, use it after the hunt, and try to see how long it takes before it hunts again. I'm pissed off that it was spirit, like. But it was also a poltergeist, so I'm happy too. I'm happy. I'm happy that's not a poltergeist.
Back. I've gathered a list of other hunters asking for help.
Why are they always all intermediate?
Welcome back.
Wow!
That was really quick.
That's a revenant.